with disengage, and then it's all about Ray in the top lane. So expect the Rift Herald to be focused by Apex, and honestly, Shrimp should be focusing that top lane early.
That's the second time he's tripled buff hard in this game.
So 2 of the 8 buffs have gone over to Echo Fox so far.
Something we've been criticizing Echo Fox for is the fact that they consistently play around Ray in the solo lane. Well, this time, seems like they might be able to play around Shrimp as he would be collapsed upon and walks right to KFO. Eats a taunt. Xpecial's trying to get over there. Shrimp flashes the wall. There's the heal and a laser. First blood for Froggen.
Froggen coming in from the mid lane there, gets himself first blood. Now they can play around him a little bit more. He's been...
He's trying to go just a little bit aggressive. Froggen
stops the back.
Very optimistic recall. And Big gets the brunt of Apex's damage.
Xpecial just gets to ulti there, and Apollo ultis as well, and Big just gets blown up. Like, he was kind of protecting Froggen because Froggen was backing in a really dangerous spot, but has no business being there.
Yeah, Apex answer with some chip damage of their own on the way back. One bullet finds Keen.
Longer than Echo Fox want it to.
Xpecial gets a ward over the wall.
They'll get it down to like 1,800 or like...
Shrimp is trying to catch up. They're not hitting the eye. Ray teleports in and says, that Rift Herald is mine. Keen is going to pick up the kill. There's a chair. Froggen gets dropped before anyone can save him. 2 kills to Apex.
You're doing the Rift Herald. You didn't check on your way there.
Ward in the Tribush spots it out. They might now be trying to collapse in the mid lane. Echo Fox are trying to make a play, but they just cannot. Keen turns onto Froggen, who eats some big damage. Snare is going to hit him.
Snare.
Laser gets some damage. Xpecial, hops back. He's gonna have to take this 4th bullet, but it misses. And Echo Fox rush down the mid lane. They're taking this tier 1.
Yep. True Shot Barrage is gonna make an appearance as well. And goes straight through, and Xpecial makes his way out of there. They give up the turret, and now the gold gap closed a little bit. 1,000. They're not pushing forward their ward lines, and they're checking their own jungle because now they're afraid to do so. Checks it with a sweeper, and then Big.
Keen though is going to drop to Froggen's Chaos Storm. Xpecial hops out of the way of the 4th bullet. Here comes Stand United. Taunt misses, but Xpecial should go down here. He's got such low health. Hard finally able to chase it down. That's 2 kills for Echo Fox as they rush Apex out of position.
Yep.
Now completing the Ravenous Hydra. But trying to pull the blue out. Here comes Keen. Smite, and again, the buff Steel Hard is going to try to chase him down, but can't quite make it as Ray trades just a bit of damage back and forth with KFO. There's going to be a knockup. Xpecial's in the front, tanking hits. Shrimp juggles it away. Shrimp dodges, but they turn it around. Ray joining the fight from the backside is able to pick up a kill with Keen. Snare finds him, but they can't quite follow up.
And they re-engage here with the speed from Karma. Big
the spear finds Big, but it's not enough to kill him. So much harass, so much range damage. Froggen needs some big damage. There's a taunt under Shrimp. He finally goes down. It's going to end up being 2 for 1.
Big with the bubble there, gets Shrimp, and then Keen couldn't go through the choke point anymore. He ate the laser from Froggen. The gravity
is going to be secured over to Keith. So finally, for the first time in nearly 15, 20 minutes, a red buff is picked up by Echo Fox. Now,
I don't think they ever picked up a red buff.
Oh, and Hard goes into the back. Ray trying to deliver some damage to him. KFO gets dropped in as well. Xpecial is soaking so much damage, and he's being healed right back up with Hard already dead. That means Echo Fox are trying to back away. Spear is going to be dodged. Shrimp is going to leap onto Big, but doesn't have enough. Keen does, though. That's 2 kills for Apex.
And that's going to be 2 Infernal Drakes going over to Apex. 2 Cloud, 2 Infernal. Huge play there by Ray, honestly, with the Grand Challenge, getting it off. And it was a huge duration there, too.
Yeah.
That healed up and prevented all the damage from Froggen that was coming through. They could stand there and stand their ground and fight. And Apex, they turn their eyes towards that Baron. The TP comes through from Ray.
Yeah, he's going to join in the old-fashioned way, trying to burn through its health so quickly. Fox, there goes the curtain call. Xpecial's going to have to soak this last bullet. 3 of them find Apollo. Xpecial is going to. KFO not going to go for the hero play. He's stunned up. Suddenly, he's got nowhere to go. Ray dodges the gravity field. Does he have enough? Rocks the vital. No! Might have overextended, but the blue spawns! Oh no, yet another neutral buff.
Great. Mid lane, though, just get the damage. It scales so well with the mantra.
Apex currently grouping up in the mid lane. Ray might be looking to flank from behind.
Ray's
Hard gets destroyed before he can onslaught out. Ray is in the back. There's a stand united, but Ray dodges all of the CC and is continuing to dance around this fight. Dance circles around Echo Fox as he picks up 1, 2, 3 kills. KFO separated from the team. He looks for Froggen, but doesn't quite find it.
And Froggen left alive, the sole survivor now for Echo Fox. 4 for 1. And Apex,
38 minutes in, Apex, they've had control of the game for the past 10 minutes or so, and the poke that they deal is so strong.
yeah, they have the poke. You have to, when you engage with this composition that Fox has, you are dedicated, you are committed, you have to be committed. And Apex now just have the gold lead that they can kite backwards, and they can just make it so that you are punished for that move that you made. And now with this Baron buff, they're just going to take all of the base that they can.
Yeah, they are prepping a wave in the bot lane as well. A couple of pings going down. They are well aware. Curtain call. Bullet number 1 misses. And the rest are canceled. Keep looking for the refunded cooldown as Elder Drake is spawning in 90 seconds. A very big objective for Apex. Ray harassing the rest of Echo Fox out of the way. And with Echo Fox backed up, there's no one to defend this last third inhibitor turret. Despite all 5 members of Echo Fox being up with a hard engaged composition, they cannot find a way into Apex's team and turn this around. As Apex bringing minions in from all 3 lanes. The first of the super minions still with Baron buff will get in. Keen is going to Zonius. They're going to try to fight. It's do or die. And Ray will get into the back line. He's going to be locked up by Froggen, who's kiting on the far side. Meanwhile, KFO in the front is taking a lot of hits. There's the curtain call off cooldown, but Special is already prepped to block some of these bullets. Oh, who's the 4th one going to hit? It's going to hit Keen. However, despite the Baron buff still lasting for a few seconds,
I mean, the last game ended because of the minions. It may happen again here. All 3 inhibitors down. Here comes the TP from Ray.
yeah, he's caught instantly by the taunt, but Nexus turret number 1 has fallen. Apollo's gonna drop Nexus turret 2 while Ray skirmishes with KFO. He gets the kill and gets out. Shrimp in the back. KFO gets his onslaught, but it's not enough. They get 1 kill onto Keen. Big will drop. Ray drops the riposte, and Froggen will fall. Apex are 4 versus 1. They're going to clean up the Nexus and take this series against Echo Fox 2-0.
And Apex moved to 4-4. And have themselves a 500 record right now.
Yeah.
They're trying to hit that second half of the standings, move up in it, and hit that top 5. Right now, Apex, they had a great start. Then they slowed down a bit. Then they started splitting weeks. Now, Apex, they're proving definitely a little bit better than Echo Fox right now. And Echo Fox have a lot to work on there.
We're still seeing them play around Ray, get that top laner online, let him split push before eventually grouping up. However, a lot of what enabled them to do that this game was the fact that Shrimp was so dominant in the jungle, just controlling nearly every neutral buff.
Yes, final count. Of course, this is actually, my own. Maybe I missed something during replay, but
yeah,
they took 30 of the 34 buffs. Only 4 buffs in the entire game. Baron, Rift Herald, Drakes, Reds, Blues. Only 4 of them went to Echo Fox. Triple buff at the start, continued over and over and over again. They only got 1 of their Reds the entire time, I believe.
Yeah, and on the opposite side, though, Echo Fox, they put up a pretty good showing.